once again on a struggle to make the top 5. Pobji, Brown, McCarthy, Wright, Niscott, Milrose, Longbottom, Gibbs, Boyle, Hardy, Hambly, Fennick, and as South are trying to make the 5, East are desperately trying to stay there. Gurr, Atkins, Michael, Gibbs, Ryan, Eden, Neil, Hastings, Mackay, Barclay, Masterman, Aleph and Regan. Third of the Eastern Suburbs players to take it up. Back to Gurr for the kick. Breeze coming down from behind Eastern Suburbs during the first half.
And in Eastern Suburbs, we have 2 of the best kickers in football with Kevin Hastings and Marty Gurr. They've got the breeze behind them, and no doubt they're going to use it in this first half.
Michael Pobji. Oh, Royce Aleph has been penalised for not getting off Pobji, and a couple of punches were let go. Arch rivals, Souths and Easts. And there's been many a disturbance in the opening minutes of their clashes down through the years. Well, that's what brought the penalty. Penalty to the South Sydney in the outside centre position, not in possession of the ball. Out to Melrose, shooting it off for the touchline, but it's well in field. Gurr brings it up to the 22 and got away from Ken Wright, but what Wright did was sufficient to allow lock forward Nathan Gibbs to come in and complete the tackle. Here's Regan, tackled in centre field, still deep in his own territory. Masterman, he offered the ball for a runner, but there wasn't one, and it could be put down to a wasted tackle. Again to the blind for Alan Neal. Oh, what a beautiful ball from Neal, and taking it right downfield. Barclay, now Atkins, and now Alan Neal has backed up the score. Paper-like defence on the blind side from South, but it was a magic ball from Alan Neal. Barclay came onto it on the burst. Eastern Suburbs line. George Longbottom, the dummy half, switching it back to the blind and picking up Gary Hambly. Regan went in on a shoulder charge. It half found its mark. The ball passed back for Longbottom. He's beaten Barclay, taken by Alan Neal. And South lost a little bit of ground there. From Fennick out to Melrose. Now Peter Smith. Smith, free of a tackle. Throws it inside, hopes for the best. Picks up Hardy. Hardy's away from one. Hardy stands in a second. Finds Melrose, and Melrose has given the ball back to Gibbs for Eastern Suburbs. Longbottom working with Melrose. Longbottom picked up in cover by Marty Gurr. This is Nathan Gibbs. He's up to the 22. Referee telling East to get back outside the 5 as South give it to Peter Smith. He's free of another tackle. Peter Smith, he's having a big game. Having a big game, Peter Smith. They're 10 metres out. Back to Melrose, cuts out McCarthy, gives it to Niscott, gets his pass to Pobji. A shocking pass across the ground in desperation by Michael Pobji. Built much ground, but was able to beat a couple of the East tacklers. Penalty, South. And back chatting. He's put him in the sin bin. Alan Neal's gone for 5. Well, he was standing behind the referee, minding his own business, so it appeared. And he must have said something to him. Fennick out to David Boyle. Boyle is tackled just a few metres on his side of the halfway. Right. Fennick, run round, Rampling. Oh, what a great pass! Longbottom. Ken Wright's put it down. Right.
Those solid runs up the middle from the forwards, take that pressure off the backs and then allow them to use the ball out wide.
Neal got away from Rampling, taken by Fennick. Hastings, Mike Ryan. Got away from Melrose, gave it to Masterman, taken by Wright, got it to Hastings, popped it down to Barclay. Barclay drops it, knocked backwards, stands, down to Gibbs, away from Rampling. Ryan in the centre of the ground. Now Alan Neal. Alan Neal's got Mike Eden with him. I don't know whether they'll catch him. Eden, yes, he's in. Michael Eden is in. Good try by the Roosters. South area. Aleph. Eastern suburbs. Today trying to snuff out any chance Souths have of making the 5. Regan. Penalty. He's got Rampling. And 10 minutes for sin bin for him. Saw there Regan, when he comes to the defence, turns side on and hits them with the shoulder. Neil. And he's been put down on the halfway line. Eden. East's really doing at this stage what South did in the first half, just taking off from dummy half and gaining a lot of metres. 5th tackle, Hastings puts the bomb up. Souths have got their sun in their eyes in the second half. It came off Melrose, and it's 6 more tackles, says the referee. And it's East now, 10 metres from the line. Ryan, it's to Barclay, and Barclay has scored. Well, in the final wash-up, it was so simple for Eastern Suburbs, sending Eastern Suburbs to a lead of 16-4. Bomb, 6 more tackles, and on the first, bingo.
And we did mention in the first half how important the first few minutes after half-time would be. Tony Rampling off the field, got South Sydney back to 12 men, and one must wonder if the extra man on the field would have made any difference in that try.
Aleph.
Well, it just stretches out another point. One thing is for sure to have that breeze at your back, but you can only kick it down there and keep that pressure on, where you've got to come up with 6 big tackles. And South Sydney, well, they missed the boat on that occasion.
Yes, Graham, on that point, though, wouldn't you think that running into the breeze does help the bomb? Here's a pass inside from Barclay to Neil, on to Gurr, outside to Ryan. Ryan's going to score. Ryan's in to score for Eastern Suburbs. A happy Laurie Fryer. Billy Anderson take the first Rank Arena replay.
Well, we'd already mentioned.
Ross, right. Well, that's Ross now with the ball. And here's Niscott. He'll be hard to stop. Goes after him. Tries to come back in field. Picks up Pobji. He's tackled by Gurr. Thought that Niscott would have tried to beat the East defence with brute strength. Long bottom, around Gibbs, probing for a gap. Taken to ground by Barclay. Niscott from dummy half. Alan Neal, that's a good tackle by him. Long bottom's the dummy half. That's Nathan Gibbs. Under the tackle of Aleph. Fennick, long ball. Peter Smith, back to Fennick. And he put up a bomb, but it's gone over the dead ball line on the field. 22 points to 4 in favour of Eastern Suburbs. Eden, he's made the break. Gurr's in support. Gurr tackled on the 32. Eden again from dummy half. He says there's plenty of free metres up here. Come on, let's go. Follow me through. And there's Aleph down to Neil. Inside for Michael Ryan. Ryan's got his second try. Alan Neil has been involved in Hastings. I saw just talking to Terry Regan, so he can be expected to run here. There he is, Regan running off Hastings. Oh, good ball by Regan. That's Eden now. Eden's gone over halfway and tackled by Brown. Hastings, he said, I'll have a piece of the action up here. Neil, dummy half. Aleph's going to turn it inside. There it is to Mackay. And he's popped the ball down, and it's with Easts. 5 tackles, says the ref. Back now for Gurr to kick. No. Back to Hastings. Across the ground to Eden. He sends it ahead. Neil is following. Knocked down. Loose. And dived on by Eastern Suburbs. And a try has been given to Kevin Hastings.
he scored now.
34 to...
Don't forget to subscribe, add your comments, and share your memories. If you have any old VHS tapes or even DVD to dispose, let me know. Drop me an email on seaeagle666@gmail.com.